It was in the newspaper. That's what the paper.
Good evening. My name is Jacob Hartman, 1228 Anchor Ave, Beechwood. I'm a freshman at Toms River High School South. This is a follow-up regarding my last presentation in December, where I addressed my concerns to this board about the Common Core state standards and the new PARCC exam. After that testimony, this board suggested that I attend the State Board of Education meeting on January 7th. I want to personally thank you for suggesting that to me. Since that testimony, I've been featured in both the Asbury Park Press, the Star Ledger, and have had several interviews on FM 101.5. By doing this, it has empowered me to move forward in my personal beliefs and my desire to educate the public and my fellow peers in these subjects. I spoke in front of 2 board members, along with just under 100 other speakers who testified that day. The 2 board members I spoke in front of appeared shocked at the massive turnout and information given. One board member puts it as this, and I quote, "Hearing this testimony is very distressing to me, because I've been dealing with this whole thing for so much time now, with very little answers, and you have given us, so far, a lot of answers," end quote. These are the people that are enacting policies and the standards that are affecting my peers and myself, and they just admitted to not being informed about the situation. It is clearly obvious that the state of New Jersey is approaching education in a non-serious manner. I firmly believe that this board must make an immediate decision to follow after the Bloomfield and Delran policies, which ensure students and their parents the right to refuse these standardized tests as we move forward. I would also like to shed light on 2 more incidents regarding Toms River Regional Schools. The first being the abrupt contact with Mr. Leone, the Toms River Board of Education attorney. Shortly after my first speech in December, Mr. Leone contacted me through my website, cc.jacobhartman.me, and requested a copy of my speech so he could, quote-unquote, examine my remarks more critically, end quote. After speaking to both my parents and an anonymous legal entity, we deemed this request to be inappropriate and possibly a form of bullying. The mere fact that Mr. Leone felt it necessary to reach out to a 15-year-old to find out more about the Pearson research shows me that A, this Board of Education has not done their homework about the corruption of Pearson, and B, they felt there would be a good reason to shut me down. As I'm sure some of you are aware, there has also been a civil rights dispute in this district. I recently designed educational flyers and was sent by the NJEA roughly 100 pins stating tests don't teach, and I'm also wearing one right now, to hand out in school in a non-disruptive manner, specifically during lunchtimes. My freedom of speech and expression as a student is written in the Bill of Rights and protected under several Supreme Court cases, including the prominent Tinker versus Des Moines Independent Community School District. Regardless, Mr. Ricotta, Toms River High School South's principal, rejected this peaceful movement. My family helped me to make the ultimate decision to make my flyer public domain. As such, I'm no longer in control of what happens to the flyer outside of school grounds. I'm a serious student, and I do not wish to have any disciplinary action taken upon me, so for this, I will respect this request for now. However, I will not be censored. I began to pursue legal assistance, both at the local and federal level, to help me determine if my civil rights have indeed been violated. What this district has done to me could possibly be very unconstitutional and very illegal. This entire incident has also left me with a terrible taste in my mouth. It shows that this Board of Education, Mr. Healy, and Mr. Ricotta are not looking out for the best interests of their students and the taxpayers of this district. I will continue to pursue my personal goal of educating my peers, parents, and anyone else invested in education until the message is received. Board of Education, your own teachers who are paying dues to the NJEA do not approve of this high-stakes testing due to its unproven and corrupt nature. I find it very ironic that the NJEA has not only supported me in my ventures, but continues to praise my efforts as a student of this district in the state of New Jersey. Thank you for your time tonight.